we are recording again. Okay. Let's go take a look. Yeah, maybe I should go to the Fallow Mire, actually. We never went back there. We still have 5 quests there. I think we, like, peeked in there at one point. Like, a long time ago, and it was, like, over our level at the time. I think I'm gonna hit the Fallow Mire instead of Emerald Graves first. Establish camps, hold the Fallow. Yeah, we don't even have all the camps there. All right, let's go. Look at this. We've done, like, nothing there. Holy crap. I kind of forgot the zone existed. Let's be honest. All right. We'll see how it's scaled up. I think at the time they're like level 12, 13. So Django, welcome in. Doing all right. Just playing some Dragon Age. Story Wednesday, as it is. As it were. All right. See how much of the zone we can get done. At least get the camps. Find out what's going on in the zone. Like, I don't even know about the zone, really. I remember seeing undead here. And then we left. So basically never came back. Fisher's End. Light of Andraste. Alright, let's head towards that southern camp. What? There's something hidden here?
There must be something here.
Yeah, it's probably just alcohol. It's alcohol. I just stole someone's necklace. Bottle of Thetis. Garbolg's backcountry, not black country, reserve. Likely dropped to avoid seizure by authorities or because of seizure due to drinking it. Garbolg, it only brewed from 874 to 892 blessed age. Just some old alcohol. Killed when the vapors in his beard spontaneously combusted. My stash. More beer. More beer, more booze. Before Andrastianism, forgotten faiths. The teaching of the Andrastian chantry have been part of Thedosian lives for over 800 years. Django, they really get a sub to... oh, I remember that name. Texas Country Reporter. For 7 months. I always like misread that name when I first see it. Django, thank you for the gift sub in. 30 on the dot total. Thank you, Django. The chantry guides us and teaches us we are made humble in the knowledge that we have sinned, and yet we are inspired and given hope through Andraste's story and her song. But Andraste died almost 200 years before her emperor Cordelis Dracon established the chantry and spread the chant of light. In those terrible years, the Dosians were lost, crying for salvation. They took to anyone and anything they hoped could give them the answer they so desperately sought. Some returned to well-known faiths, like the Deventer Imperium's cult of the Old Gods, which we hold accountable for the curse of the Blight and the Darkspawn. But others found their own paths, following false prophets and making false gods out of men. Many of these religions have disappeared, dying out with their adherents, like the Daughters of Song or the Empty Ones. Others, like the Blades of Asarion, may still lurk in the hidden corners of our world. This book aims to remember them so that we may find compassion for those who lived in those dark times, and also for those who even now are lost and turned to shadow, trying to find light. Yeah, thanks again, Jingo. Short note. Helen, I won't be in tonight. Rupert said he had a surprise for me. He teased me by saying Lady Peasley, which he always does when he's trying to impress me by pretending he's not impressing me. Don't tell Mom where I am. I made fresh porridge in the red pot for both of you. I'll care for her tomorrow. I promise, Lucia. Every time we find a note like that, the person ends up being dead. Like every time. Every single note in the game that says I'll do X, Y, or Z at a later time, or I'll be back soon, or see you tomorrow. Dead. Dead. Eaten by a dragon. Slain by Templars. Drained of blood from occultists. Quit tracking them down, killing them. Huh. Alright. I'm not going to use my horse very much right now because I'm going to get some herbs and stuff as we go. In fact, while we're right here, I should probably replenish our secondary potions. I haven't done that in a while. There you go. Does it kill you? Makes you stronger. Unfortunately, all those three just kill you. Yeah. That's exactly right. Blue vitriol. Probably not a very current material, but we'll take it.
Quite a smell.
Ugh, they're all slimy.
On we watch. Booger Wood. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry, you can't type. First Wednesday of a new follow, can't type. It's just the one day a week that we do story stuff, and we have people spoiling. So type tomorrow if you're around, or any day after today, but not today. Good morning. I see the assassins have failed. Oh, did you? Well, I guess you're probably not gonna figure it out till later. Are you leaning towards a difficulty yet on Long War? I say this like it's been a long time since you said you were thinking about doing a new playthrough on a harder difficulty. Lunar, it's been 1 hour. Have you made this decision yet? Yeah, these things are like level 11 and 12, so we should be able to blast through this zone for the most part. This is the first time we've really out-leveled a zone this playthrough. I missed the door? Oh. Yeah. Door is locked. Sarah, can you open it? I don't think so. Yeah. It's not locked, it's barred. What's the difference? Wait, Sarah could easily fit through there. She could climb through there, but no. Freaking game mechanics. Tried on Enemy Within or XCOM 2 yet? Okay, we see some rifts down there as well. This looks like that area in Resident Evil 7. Maybe hopefully it's not. Which one are these? Blood Lotus? I think we have plenty of Blood Lotus, but I'll grab it. We're walking by anyway, might as well grab it.
Careful. Disturbing the water draws them out.
Ah, diseased tissue. We actually need that for something. Oh, these ones are level 15. That's not much different than us. What are you dying to? Solus, this whole playthrough just will randomly take huge chunks of damage. Apparently, I hate that barrel.
Is Is that a beacon of some sort? Look out!
Tower defense time. Oh, demon.
Any more beacons, we could lure the undead onto solid ground. Might be a faster fight.
Keep an eye out for more then.
It's still showing an exclamation mark, but I don't know. Is anything clickable? Ah, okay. Bellfire and the Fallow Mire. The Bellfire messages of the Fallow Mire are largely gibberish, imply a kind of paranoia. Certain letters and numbers repeat. As possible, the writing is in code. These Bellfire runes are interspersed with numbers and mathematical notations. They evoke a clear sense of panic, as if the author was trying to figure out a difficult problem. But he died. More beacons. All right. It's kind of a cool looking zone. It's like the Halloween zone. Every game has to have a Halloween zone. All right, they're immune to that. I hope there's a zombie dragon. All right, let's read the next one. Staring at this set of unreadable runes conjures up strong feelings of bitterness and arrogance in equal measure. They fade slowly. Apostate Wildress's journal. This thick journal is half undecipherable. The parts that can be read are splattered with ink, as if the author had written them in a hurry. There were years of notes in that book. Years. Who could have taken it or deciphered it? Did someone follow me from the circle? But it was Wernham or Clarice. They always were jealous little busybodies. If they saw that what I've done, the demons I've harnessed, they'd be green with envy. Who's afraid of spirits now, you simpering ewes? But I must have my book back. I will write down the cipher again. Before I forget, again, these demons are clever. I can't have them demanding a price for decrypting my own notes. The concoctions I can make with the plants here in safe amounts will open my mind to vistas past the fade. Demons' hint is beyond me because they wish to undermine me. It's so clear. So very clear. Val Hazard. Are we playing League? Oh god. Are we playing Path of Exile? Are you gonna, do you usually make another character? Like, or do you just stick to the one when you play Path. Because like I said, my wife is wanting to start playing, so I'll probably make something new to level up with her. So I might have to put my current character on hold for a little bit. She's leaning towards making a corpse explosion person. That's a... Oh, I saw the VAAL and I thought Path of Exile immediately. Usually stick to one. So I'll probably I'm probably gonna level up with her, either try out one of the new moves like Exsanguinates, but I'm afraid going with something like Exsanguinate is gonna be a little bit similar to what I'm already doing as far as like how it plays. So I might do a Cyclone build for the second character. Ash, Stalwart and Dead. Note from a scout. Favor small and thin, meant for transport by a messenger bird. When they warn the herald, his life is in danger. If he comes to the Mire. Our patrol spotted Avvar 3 days ago. We didn't understand why they came down from the frostback, so we were captured in an ambush. Their leader said they came because they heard the Inquisition was in the area. We want to lure out and kill the herald of Andraste to win favor with their gods. I escaped. I can't free the others without help. I found a good camping spot for a rescue party. We'll tend my wounds before heading off. Scout Aubrey Greenholm. Bleedbow Gladiator. I don't know. I've looked at it. I don't know. I think I'll probably end up making something really tanky. So that's why I'm leaning towards either like a maybe like a max block Cyclone sort of thing. I'm betting max block Cyclone would be pretty good for the league mechanic too. So easy to clear super well. Yeah. My current one now is clearing really well too. Of course, I'm not even into yellow maps yet, but I'm doing like tier 4 or 5 and it clears everything. Like 2 or 3 screens away in just one blast from Flame Wall. Cold Cyclone build as well. Is it there's a cast on crit cold one that's really, or that's usually popular, but those are really expensive. Cast on crits.
No
Cold
sign of
Cyclone.
the Avvar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition's soldiers.
Better be fine. And the ones who took them, they won't be.
Builds? What is that build? I have no idea. Wow. Level 5 item. I don't even know if I'll be playing this second one. It's mainly just to level up with my wife. Get her character up. So, we'll see. I might just pick something that levels easily, like Reeve into Cleave into whatever. You also made that? Lets you run Cyclone but have great gear. So what kind of build is that exactly? Playing lightning skills on hit. It's a one-handed hammer. Well, this is interesting.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Skeleton, I'm trying to learn what's going on here.
Aye,
Why aren't you with the other Avvar?
trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
I would cast while channeling Cyclone Link and then switch cast and crit and should have crit gear later on. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about it. Like I said, I might not even play this character much other than just to get through the 10 acts of my wife. So I might even just go with something that's just super awesome at getting through the campaign quickly.
They're
Since she
caused
wants
by
to
the
rush
breach
through
in the
it.
sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
Wish there was a better way
I
to
know that
power
lady.
level her to 60,
I'm
but
talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her?
she really doesn't like doing the
Can't you
acts.
see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
I thought the Avvar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rights to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
So that build then 6 level 60 equip it, yeah. That's the thing, like the spellslinger things level. That was like the fastest and easiest leveling experience I've had since 4 years ago when I flew through with Sunder or whatever. Spellslinger was very easy to level, so I don't know. I might just go with some other. Maybe I'll do like a cold variant of Spellslinger, or I think I'll probably end up doing the Exsanguinate, but with a Spellslinger thing and level it up that way. What level can you, like, I can gift gems to our characters, but what level is Spellslinger base? Like, what's the lowest level you can equip it? Is it like 24 or something?
The other Avvar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's
Either
trained
24 or
them well.
28.
They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Farewell then.
Watch the water.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Is he gonna actually fight this with me? Yeah, he is. It's kind of cool. It's weird being over leveled. Do you have a bunch of leveling uniques to point to them? Yeah, that would be helpful for her for sure.
Lady of the skies. You can mend the gaps in the air.
I was thinking about buying a second
People have been following.
tabula, one for her as well, to make it easier on her, but I haven't decided yet. Hell, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Sorry, you can't type. Wednesday only. First Wednesday we follow, you can't, just because people spoil the game. Well, I do appreciate it. I might hit you up on that. Are you already in a guild, by the way? Oh, like, I'm not telling you to, like, join the one I'm in. I was just curious because it makes it, if I end up buying a guild stash, it makes it easy to just drop things. You still have your old one? If you're not using it anymore, if she can borrow it, or I can borrow it, and then I can let her have mine, whichever way. If you need or want to sell it, then by all means, it's not a big deal. She's probably going to play pretty casually anyway, but... Weird being over leveled for a zone. This is the first time we've ever been over leveled for a zone in this game. You guys gonna walk through some fire? Someone touched water, didn't they? Yep. In a guild? You got guild tabs in it? Okay. Yeah, no worries. You don't need it? Okay. So yeah, I'll hit you up for that. Yeah, I think she's doing some kind of... She wants to do that detonate dead, so corpse explosion type thing. I wonder how those are in the League mechanic, though. I've never played one of those. Detonate dead. She likes the look of it, though. She also kind of likes the exsanguinate thing too, so maybe... I know that one's good with the leak mechanic, so... I don't know. I have to see what she wants to do. I still wish you could do like leveling maps or something from the get-go, like in Diablo 3 with the rifts. And the trade-off is that you don't end up getting those like extra skills and stuff from the story unless you go back and do them later. My wife really hates doing the axe. And I know I could like rush her through the axe, but doing that, then she's gonna just have to stay in one area and level up off the mobs in that area anyway until, you know, she's ready for the next one. So she'll be going through things like hanging out in the blood aqueducts and things. So she's like 65, and I have to do many dozens of those. But I think blood aqueducts actually drops the cards for Tabula too. But by that point, it wouldn't really matter. The dead build's kind of complicated to play. This one didn't seem too bad. It was basically summoning spirits and with high health and then detonating them. But let's go ahead and Finn. Oh right, I have to read the thing on the back of it. I was like, what? Yeah, I can post the link to the one that she's thinking about following. These particular Velfire runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings about the mental image of some kind of plant. Impression, it is somehow important. Then it fades. Okay. Not sure how I feel about the zone. The specters, yeah. Can be quirky. What's your YouTube series? Want to say hi? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know if they're still here. Boogerwood, I have no idea if you're still here. Yeah, so on Wednesdays, if you're listening, or Lunar, if you want to reply to them, that'd be awesome too. But basically on Wednesdays, we play through a story-based game. Only on Wednesday. It's the only day I have it on follower mode. And so we have people spoiling. So I'm always afraid that people will come in like from Darkest Dungeon and stuff, and then they'll be like, what? Follower only mode? Screw this guy. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching and coming over from YouTube. That's awesome. Thank you, Luna. Hate these freaking despair demons. At least we're out leveled here. Over leveled. Over leveled, I mean. Solus, I don't know where you always get damage from, man. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get my wife to play the Exsanguinate. Exsanguinate seems super strong. For a brand new move. I wonder if they're gonna nerf it. The stench of wet fur is so strong it almost masks the pungent odors of the mire. Almost. I don't know. Whatever she thinks is gonna be fun. The downside is because she really hates doing the campaign. Like if she plays through 10 acts and then doesn't like the build that she got maps with, she's not gonna make a new character. I don't know, she could respec, right? Especially with enough respec points shouldn't be a big deal, but still would be best, obviously, if she likes the build when she gets there. I'll have to link the detonate one. So what is this? General discovered the Mire suggests a rather unstable apostate is roaming about somewhere. The apostate, apparently named Wildress, seems to be mixed up with some demons. Could be dangerous. It's a pretty big area. Willie, are you here? Oh, what? There's a wraith on top of the mountain. We need this diseased tissue for something, some requisition thing. Hidden Apostate's camp. This must be where he is. It's nice of them to name it that for us.
An elven artifact
Blackwall, use your walking fortress. What are you doing? Alright, they're immune. Blackwall. The guy tanks a dragon. What was it? Like last week, tanked a dragon that was 3 levels higher than him without taking any damage. Immortal. Literally couldn't die. Then we come over here and he's out leveling these wraiths by like 3. And he's just chugging potions. He's taking so much damage. Blackwall. He leveled up. Alright, here's the elven artifacts.
Excellent. The wards are functioning again.
That Solus was like, there's an elven artifact somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Thanks, Solus. Alright. Can we actually teleport to the beacons? Whoa. What? Is it gonna refill our potions too? What do you know? It's like a little town. Beacon town. Alright, let's keep going. Well, they're dead. They're not getting back up. That was just straight up murder. Everybody was just standing there. We didn't even give them a chance. Say if they were friendly. Maybe they're like that storm guy and they don't agree with the other Avvar, you know? Obviously that's not the case because it let us attack them, but this was real. I think we're like Lancelot in that scene from Holy Grail, where they're standing there watching him and he's like rushing the castle with his sword, like screaming. They're like, "Hi!" and they just start stabbing people. That's us. The lost city of Barrender. Need to put their things in. On the 15th day of my journey across the Devinter Imperium, our caravan reached a great rolling plain. Swaying grass hid flocks of birds so vast that when they took flight, their numbers blocked the sun. This, our guide informed us, was the great city of Barrender, wonder of the ancient world, famed for its fountains which were said to grant eternal youth. Legend has it that during the celebration of the winter solstice, Carninatus, High King of Barrender, turned away an envoy from the High Priest of Dumat. The priest called upon his god to punish Carninatus for the offense, and the dragon god of silence answered him. Months passed. The kingdom of Barrender fell silent. Distant how do they? I keep wanting to say. So I pronounce that all through the other games as Minrathus because I didn't hear it pronounced, but it's like Minrathus or something. Distant Minrathus, the priests of Razakel, dreamed of dark omens. Their oracles declared that a dire fate had befallen King Carnatus. Finally, the fearful High King of Minrathus sent a company of soldiers to Barrender. The man reported that the road which led across the northern plains ended abruptly. They walked for leagues over barren, empty rock where the kingdom of Barrender had once been. All of it swept from the face of the world by the hand of a god. Not a single stone of Barrender remains, and nothing of the once powerful city has ever been found. A secret now that can never be told. Interesting. Yeah, he's just killing all the wedding guests. That's one of my favorite scenes of the whole thing. And then the king ends up rewarding him anyway. Like the lord of the castle. You can't go in there. Ha! And he stabs him. The thing about that movie is every single scene in the movie is memorable and every single line is like quotable. It's just an entire movie of quotes. It's crazy. I've seen that so many times. But I mean, all the scenes right around that one are so good too. Like him telling the guards to guard that. Stay here, guard the door, and don't let anyone in. Or something nearby. Is it alcohol? It's actually over there, it looks like. So we're gonna have to disturb the water. Between zombies. Phoenix scales. Alright, who touched the water? Alright, now I'm gonna touch the water. A cabin key. Whoa. Bogfisher. I don't know what these pig-like things are, but I'm gonna kill them and see what they drop. Yeah, I know. P to this, P to that. kind of materials you got? Crit damage, range defense, and cunning. These I don't know. The first adjective I think of when I see these is not cunning. They don't look like they'd be very cunning creatures, but looks can be misleading, I suppose. Still need to put their points in. I guess I'll do that before we leave this cabin. A waterlogged diary. The diary found in the Fallow Mire, one water-soaked entry dated 10 days ago, is still legible. The roof leaks. I've been eating boiled roots for a week. Squatting in a bog no one so much as spit in for 10 years. Still better than the alienage thing, Andraste. That's the last time I visited the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left, and now they're all down with a fever. And their little boys at death's door. Nigel Marsh said we should lock them in their home. Sour codger. Maybe I can bring something to help. Is it death root that cures fever or elf root? Can't be death root. Can it? That's Skyrim, which is right. Alright. All dead. Path of Exile 2 out? No. A new league started this past Friday. Ultimatum. With a mechanic that seems pretty awesome. I like the mechanic overall. It's very rewarding, especially at all points of the game. Like through leveling, it was really nice. I haven't played Path of Exile in a while, and this one brought me back to play again. They did put a teaser out for Path of Exile 2, so they showed a little bit of gameplay, but that's all we've gotten so far. Swamp Bottom Badgers. Sounds like some kind of like bluegrass band or something, Finn. The Swamp Bottom Badgers. All right. What were we putting yours on, Blackwall? Walking Fortress. Every attack that strikes you while walking versus active increases your guard. All the damage you take while walking versus active is converted into focus. I think I might take Siegebreaker on him. Siegebreaker. There were some other things we were headed towards last night. So let's see him before you know it. Yeah, those Tycoon games. You can get, yeah, you can lose your high time, get addicted. Even like that Evil Genius 2 game that I was playing. It's like, all right, I'm going to just try out the other Evil Genius and just get to where I was before. And then then you get there and it's like, well, I need to just finish off the next tier of research and I'll just get to that point. And you just, like, one more thing yourself into, like I said, playing till 6 a.m. You can't be flanked by enemies and you're less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. I really like this one, but it's going to take 2 points to get there. And I don't like Shield Wall. Shield Bash is fine too, but do I want to take 2 points to make it so that he can't be flanked? Maybe. Perhaps. But I actually think this one's probably the best one for long-term survivability. It seems nice because during the cooldown on Walking Fortress, he's building up defenses that might carry him through the cooldown period of the move. So I think I'm going to get that one. Seems good. Blackwell's level 19 now. Solus, we've just been experimenting with Solus for a while now. I probably should respec him sometime. But spelling magic and stat effect increases your own spell damage and barrier duration. Spell now weakens the magical attacks of affected enemies. That's pretty interesting. Lowers our damage by 40% for 10 seconds. That's a pretty big reduction. String magic around weakened enemies. Increase the power of status effects on them. He also gets +3 magic off of that. Damage bonus varying weakened. We have multiple characters now that are playing weakened, so it also seems pretty good. Barrier explodes into wild magic when enemies destroy it. The blast freezes all nearby enemies and allows you to cast your next spell without consuming mana. That actually seems really nice. I think I'm gonna grab that actually. That barrier synergy. There's barrier synergy in like every tree, at least a couple of things, but yeah, I'm gonna take this. And he gets +3 magic off of it. Yeah, it's good. Seems good. All right, Sarah. I don't remember what we were doing with you. Oh, I do remember. We were getting some passives. Pretty sure. While you're in stealth, shortly after leaving it, your attacks ignore some of the target's armor, knockout powder, mercy killing, shadow strike. Here it is. So we got cheap shot. Critical hits go through enemy's armor, sundering it. But then I also was thinking about doing poison weapons. 20 stamina cost though. Your strikes cut deeper into a foe whose current health is lower than yours. No, that's probably not going to happen that often. Yeah, I think that's the route I'm going to go with her. Her hard starting the fight, it's almost too easy. Your attacks are panicked or sleeping enemies are automatically critical. I like that one too. I think that was one of the ones we were going towards. Should pair really well with Dorian then, because we have Dorian built for fire and all his moves panic enemies, so. But we don't have her with Dorian at the moment, like ever. So. Poison curdles the blood of your target. Enemies that die while poison explode in a shower of toxic mist. All of your thunder and poison effects last longer as you make more potent toxins. Choices. Choices. I'm going to try out the poison one. We might respec her at some point. What are the upgrades to it? Your poison helps your blade and arrows bite deeper. Do more damage with your weapons while a poison weapon is active. Gain health when you attack enemies with poison weapons active. That's pretty interesting too. There's not a lot of skills in this game that actually heal outside of the potions themselves and different... there's like some AoE healing potions, but there's no like... In Origin, there was several like direct healing moves that took like mana or whatever. But there's not a lot in this game like that. So this would mean that she could heal without the use of potions over time, as long as she had the stamina to put poison weapons back on. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. All right. That cabin seemed like not really a big deal. We had to find a hidden key in the swamp, and then all that was in there was like a letter about... Hello? This guy must have been an elf. He mentioned being in an alienage back at the town. Back in the city. He was squatting. Yeah, it wasn't too much information there. Didn't seem very frank. Good God punched. Just keep going. We're slow. We got barrier. We'll make it. I'm not milking anything. Nipples are nuts. Oh boy. Crap, that's not what I've been stunned.
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Sound strategy.
How's that a strategy? These unreadable runes evoke for a moment a sudden and overwhelming feeling of smug and vengeful triumph, as though a difficult problem has been solved. There is the image of a bottled elixir, then it fades. A cipher written... Oh, they missed a space there. This game's unplayable. A cipher written in the last pages of Apostate Hunting's journal corresponds to the Veilfire writing found in the Fallow Mire. Ciphered messages are notes that, when taken together, form instructions on how to concoct a particularly dangerous poison. I wonder what this poison does, especially when people are after they've died. I wonder. Loot. Okay, on we go. There's only 3 more spots. This is a pretty small zone. A lot of it's though because you can't go in the water without the undead attacking you, so you're like stuck on these little paths. And I wonder if once we complete it, it's going to the sun's gonna come out. It happened in another zone, and there won't be zombies, and then we can explore more easily. There's a way up here that we don't have like a quest to or anything, but I'm going that way. Something just took 2,000 damage. Was it Solus? I just saw a red 2,000 on the screen. No, it was something over there. How did you take 2,000 damage? Did you get struck by lightning? Is there a dragon over here killing zombies? Ah, the Avvar. There's something hidden here. Probably either a key or some booze. I'm gonna go with alcohol. Ah. What do you know? The name's probably figurative, but no one knows for sure. This could literally be urine from a dragon. Who would drink that? Ellie, not safe in village. Gin saw horned monsters in fog near castle. Uncle and I moving supplies to Granite Point. Come back for you and your mother once we make camp. Be safe. You're the only cousin I've got left. Lewis. I'm sure they're fine. Amulet of Power. Oh, it's a Cassandra amulet. So far we found, it seems like, I don't know if there's more, but at least one amulet per character where when they use it, it automatically breaks, just gives them a skill point. Sounds like a cure-all to you. King Caspar the Magnificent saw 127 summers before he finally left for eternal slumber beneath our great kingdom. Even on that last day, the king sparred with his great-grandson, Mathis the Glorious, and bested him. King Caspar showed no signs of weakness or decrepitude in his advanced age and proved more than a match for the much younger men. Caspar met every blow Mathis delivered and returned each with twice the vigor. In the end, the great king threw his grandson to the ground and with one stroke of his sword sheared the beard clean off Mathis's chin. "You are a Pentagast," the king said. "Have some care for your appearance." Chastised Mathis sent for his attendants and bade them to bathe and groom him. Thereafter, his chin was always shaved obsessively close to the skin. As for the king, he retired to his chambers from his afternoon nap. When it came time for supper, the servants were unable to rouse him, and that's how King Caspar the Magnificent, 60 years the supreme lord of Navarra, finally set aside his crown. It's kind of interesting that we, just by happenstance, came here to this zone and found this stuff, because we were just learning elsewhere, completely unrelated to why we chose here, about Cassandra. She's a Pentagast princess, and her relation to this this person, this king or whatever, that lived for over 120 years. So it's kind of interesting. We would just happen to choose an area where we learn more about that. Fates. Maker's Bride cameo. Maker's Bride. Well, that's Andraste. Probably shouldn't even be looting most of the stuff here. Like, it's not gonna sell for a lot. It's low level. It's filling up our inventory. Oh well. All right. On the road again. Just keep coming. Don't fight whatever that is. It's fine. So all you're gonna do is run out in the water, and you're gonna get more of them spawned. All right, who's gonna walk through the fire? Which one of you? Oh, it was close, Sarah. Those are some big chains.
More undead. Don't waste time on them. Head for the castle.
They're endless. We should head to the castle.
Yep. But there's something hidden out there. I have to remember to come back. Maybe it's in here. Where's everyone else? kill Solus. It was 3 hours. Yeah, you did. You actually missed quite a lot. Do you want me to spoil some things for you? Or are you gonna catch up on the VOD sometime? What you mainly missed is us fighting dragons. Pretty much. And then I realized that I had forgotten about the Fallow Mire. I don't know if you remember, but like on one of the first streams of this game, I went to go to the Fallow Mire, and it was higher level than ours, so they were like level 12. I was like, we'll come back here. And then I forgot that it existed, and then I remembered today, and so we've been back here, but now we're over leveled for it. So we're just kind of breezing through the quests. Figure out what's going on with the undead here. Yeah, I fought some dragons. One of the things that happened. Celeste, you do not look happy to be here. Doesn't look happy at all. Sperm belts of healing. 20% heal bonus. So like just applying to potions and things, or because so far I haven't seen any direct healing moves in the game, unlike in Origin. Like, yeah, there's like healing off kills, healing off damage, like leech and stuff. There's potions, obviously. There's the poison healing thing that we just saw in one of Sarah's trees. But I haven't noticed any spells that are just straight up healing. Shred of blue. Hear the rain upon the leaves. Above the sky lies gray. A shred of blue would be denied. Alas, he could not stay. There was a stir within his blood, and the dreams lay thick upon him. A call did beat within his heart when road was left before him. Hear the rain upon the leaves above the... it's the same verse. I'm not going to reread that one over and over. See how the rain has washed away the tears that you were crying? Though the darkness calls me down, you know we all are dying. And so he came upon the place where so many tread before. One last look upon the world before he crossed that final door. Birds reel across the endless sky, above a house upon the plain. In memory she sings to him of a time before the rain. Sweet Andraste, here our song. I cannot read her name anymore without thinking about that line from last week. Here our song, for his road will be ours too. Before darkness claims our souls, let us see that shred of blue. Words to a song scrawled on spare paper. The writer unknown.
The Grey Wardens is fascinating.
You would say that, seeing that you're a Grey Warden. Hargrave Keep. In 652 Storm Age, Ban Hargrave's knights helped drive Avvar invaders from Ferelden's lowlands. When the king asked Hargrave to pursue the retreating tribes, she refused, demanding funds to build a keep. Caught between a fractured court, Hargrave's knights, and an impending famine, the king reluctantly granted her a large parcel of land to the south. After defeating the Avvar, regrouping in the Boglands, the band built her castle. As the famine grew worse, the wisdom behind her choice of a location became clear. Hargrave's Keep ate well, dining on a steady supply of fish and game, while the farmlands starved. Hargrave's line died out, fighting Orlesian invaders in the Blessed Age. Only the village at the base of the keep remains inhabited, as the keep has fallen into disrepair. Doesn't look that disrepaired. Just a little. Done it. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I can't type. First Wednesday of a follow, you can't type just because we have people spoiling, but if you stick around, you'll be able to type tomorrow and then every day after that. I do appreciate it. Oh, sweet Andraste. So was that? Okay. Yeah, that was the thing. Seer, thank you for the subscription. I'm gonna butcher your name if I try to pronounce the whole thing. I do appreciate it. Seer, thank you for the sub. Helps financially support the stream, obviously, so keeps me streaming. Usually 6 days a week, though lately it's been a pain. Anyway, much love to Seer for the support. I do appreciate it. Supposed to be 6 days a week. The zone is pretty cool, though. I mean, it's from an aesthetic standpoint. So all the enemies around here so far have been Avvar. Maybe they're just trying to take their lands back from back when, like we just read about, where they got forced up into the, or out of the lowlands. I doubt they're the cause of the zombies, though. Guess we're gonna find out. Seems more like the apostate guy and others like him were the cause. Okay, this one's in disrepair. Yeah, we're a little over leveled for this zone. It's probably what the game feels like if you're not playing on Nightmare. Wait in line for the second vaccine shot. Germ. That's good. I've heard Germ. I don't know if you heard too. We were talking about it before. A lot of people that I know, the second one kind of puts them out of commission for a couple days. That so it seems like it's pretty normal, the second one having a kind of worse reaction. More like when you would get a flu shot or something. So hopefully it doesn't happen to you. But anyway, it's good that you're getting the second one, though. Don't let that books give you cause for pity. Unless you are pitying the fool. Man, I could have gotten this big two-handed weapon at level 7. 5% additional damage for each enemy. Within 8 meters, has Sunder on it. Well, crap. This is why you're supposed to go to the zones that you're the correct level for. But I forgot this place existed. We left and I was like, I'll come back when I'm level, whatever, 10, 11, 12. Turns out that was a lie.
Excellent.
We're level 19. Level 19. Anything over here?
Herald of Andraste.
Hello.
I dealt with the Avvar. Is everyone all right?
Yes, your worship. The injured need some rest, but we can return on our own.
I can't believe the Herald came for us.
I told you he wouldn't leave us.
It's so weird. I mean, obviously it's just because of games, a game mechanic. But we come in here to save these people. They're like all laying around, dying, hurting. Like they had to, you know, bar themselves behind this door to survive. And as soon as I go in, before she's even done with her first sentence thanking me, I immediately start ransacking and taking like their gear and stuff. Because then ruining the multiverse. Yeah. This is actually the only place we've been over leveled for, though. Surprisingly. I think part of that's the whole, hey, the Skywatcher guy. Whole nightmare thing, but. Is that just a wooden throne? Should that be, like, completely rotted away by now? This guy seems pretty cool.
God looks after you, Herald. There lies the prize. His father, chief of our holding, would duel me for the loss if he cared enough.
Oh, this exact circle thing right here, this means that it's a game-altering decision. So these ones are ones that actually, supposedly, at least that's what the game said in the beginning, actually matter. So here's the thing about this. The Avvar are kind of like these, like mountainous highland raiders. The Chantry and most of the people in Ferelden that believe in like the Andrastian religion or whatever you want to call it, maker, etc. Do not like these. They're basically looked at, they're pagans, basically. This game's like pagans for this area, barbarians. And so we need all the help we can get against Corypheus, but the Avvar joining the Inquisition from a diplomatic standpoint would make all of Ferelden be like, what the crap is happening? Like, what is going on? But I'm going to make the decision of letting them join. Again, because of similar to the thinking in like Origin and Mass Effect, and when we do these story-based games, it's like, what's the goal we're trying to achieve? And let's like have some kind of like single-minded focus, single-minded fury towards that goal. And our goal is just to defeat Corypheus, make sure he doesn't become a dark god or whatever. I'm gonna have the Avvar join. I got a feeling a lot of people are gonna be really unhappy. Django, thank you for the lurk. Force him to drink the Warden sauce first. He seems like a pretty cool character. Like, I wouldn't mind this guy being like one of the party members and learning more about him, even off just the little bit that we know so far. Anyway, I'm gonna have him join.
The Inquisition has a purpose your chief lacks.
Is this why the Lady of the Skies led me here? To help heal the wounds in her skin? Aye, I'll join you. Let me make peace with my kid and I'll find where you set your flag.
There you go, the mages. My sword just randomly reappeared. Agent acquired. Cool. That was a pretty quick zone. Partially because we're over leveled. I wonder how much stuff we've missed out in the water's edge. Because like I said, part of the problem is when you go in the water, zombies spawns. And it's just kind of annoying taking care of them all. But I'm sure there's like, I can't get on my mount. What? I'm sure there's areas along the water that have treasure or lore. Like, no, we definitely need more things to read. Oh, opening that one sealed the one behind us. So I guess I'll read, open this one. That way we can get back here if we ever want to. Otherwise, I don't know how we'd ever get back here. Unless there's some kind of contraption outside that will let us back in. Soft lock ourselves out.
It's so wet. Why haven't the dead rotted away?
Oh, I guess we needed to do that. I was thinking about just teleporting away. I was also almost certain once we saved those people and found whatever going on in this keep, the undead would stop spawning. Apparently I was wrong. Oh, I throw him up. What? Did you guys see the speed on that whirlwind? That is not how fast whirlwind usually goes. What did I just do? I just caused some sort of bug where it like spun like, I don't know, 5 times as fast. And it looked like it was actually dealing damage the whole time too. How did I recreate that? How would it be able to use that like against dragons and stuff? No, I probably shouldn't. So are they still respawning or? No. I think it's good. Let's see what the world map says about the zone now. There are 2 landmarks that we've missed. Okay. So far, there's been like a dragon in most zones. I would think there's probably a dragon here. This should be one of the landmarks, I would think. Hey, it's one of those bog fishers. I guess I'll not kill them this time. Let the animals live. The sturdy windmill appears old but well kept. This might be the least amount of text on anything that we've ever seen in the game. Definitely on a landmark. Okay, there's a little area here we haven't gone to. Oh god. Okay. I had to teleport myself out of there. You can't use your horse on this map at all? I thought it was because we were indoors or something technically earlier, but still can't use it even out here. Too muddy for a horse, I guess. I don't know. We'll have a never-ending story incident or something. All right. Looks like there might be a little area there. It's hard to tell. There's definitely some area there. So... use my swamp horse. For some reason, the first thing I thought of when you said that was Blackwall. Blackwall, can you give me a piggyback ride across the swamp? For some reason, he runs faster with someone on his back. We went to that already. Is that a way through right there? Can't tell if this water is like the depth that will kill us instantly or save it. Solus and Sarah in a swamp chicken fight. Yeah, that's Good news. We just got a tutorial pop up. I mean, we're only about 75 hours into the game, so makes sense that we get another tutorial pop up at this stage. We're almost done with the tutorial. I don't think there's a way across over there. I don't know. It seems like such a big, dark area. Check over here. It looks like there's a house or something there. There's one more something somewhere. It should be October Halloween game. For sure, if we're getting 6 months. You don't usually like spooky games, right? Is that more like a creepy type thing than a horror? See if this water is too deep. No, but those rocks are too tall. Why are you swinging? I swear I wasn't pushing anything. Dawn Lotus, we actually need those, but is there anything back here? Like, there could be a treasure here. That really looks like a place that there should be something, but we wouldn't know unless we find a map. Sorry, Sarah. I thought you were a zombie. I'm sure you understand. What if that means we can go down that waterway right there? It looks like we probably can. If we get out of battle. Oh, God. Who attacked this and why? I almost did that whirlwind thing again where it like casts more than I'm able to cast. Psychological unraveling. What the heck happened to that family? You might actually like that observer playthrough that I did then on the first of the Halloween horror month things. Observer had some few like grotesque things in it, but it wasn't like Outlast or something. Observer was really good. I was surprised. I didn't know anything about Observer going in. I think they made a sequel, actually. I need to check out. I knew nothing about that game going into it, and it was been one of my favorite playthroughs of any kind of like October game that we've ever done. Or just in general. It was just a really good game in general. I was surprised. Yeah, that doesn't look like anything. I don't know where this last spot is. What else have we not revealed? There's this, but I don't know how in the world you get back there. Could we get there if I follow this whole ridge? Ugh. That seems kind of... Wait, what is this area? That might be something. Might be something. Are you guys done fighting so I can teleport? Alright. So come out over here, follow the road. Mushrooms. There's like some sort of Stonehenge over there. Is this the best way to get there? Yeah. Alright, just follow this coastline. Seems like that might be the spot. There's camp here also. Oh, there's a... This is where a dragon is? There's like this big ringed area over here. Suspicious. Although we haven't seen any signs of a dragon yet in this zone. Could be just an Avvar place or something. Just a level 11 bear. There's the monument though. Alright. What is that statue? Paganism. That's what it is. Some statues in the Fallow Mire are of Avvar origin. It amused Van Hargrave to bring them back from her conquest in the hills and plant them outside her home. The way a gardener might transplant flowers, the band entertained visiting nobles by giving tours of the statues, regaling her guests with dark tales of Avvar superstition, which she mostly made up on the spots. Alright, well, we found the last monument. It's over here. Going up. A chest. We love big chests here. Wow, that sucks. Turns out not all chests are created equal. Surprised. Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm surprised there's nothing to read over here. There you go, something to read. Inventory's full. Screw it. Uncle, I was hiding supplies above the rocks when I heard voices from the windmill to the west. There's the horned men again. There's more of them now. Have to see if anyone is still left alive in the village. I'm sorry, but I swear I'll be careful. Lewis. And he was never heard from again. So yeah, I think we actually swept through and did everything in this zone all in one sitting. Small zone, out leveled it, but there could be some hidden stuff, but I'm not too concerned about that. Well, you're definitely not the first ones to have a crimson period. Speaking of October. Yeah, you guys kill those. I'm gonna get some ore and stuff. Oh, I wasn't worried at all. Alright. Seems good. I have no idea if you can get over there or not. Not gonna worry about it right now. Fallow Mire doesn't show any quests left on our map. Evil Within 1 and 2 were pretty decent as well. Evil Within 2 was a little long for my taste. It had some kind of, some moments that weren't too great. I liked the first one better. It left a lot of open, well, I guess 2 didn't leave a lot of its own open-ended things, but it didn't answer some of the things that were left open at the end of the first one, which bothered me. So I think they were going to make an Evil Within 3, if I remember right, and I really hope... The main thing, if anyone knows about Evil Within, the main thing is the whole Leslie thing. Like, what the crap? Why didn't they... Why wasn't Leslie even mentioned? Not even, like, mentioned in the second game. And such a huge part of the first one. Really weird. But, anyway, it looks like we finished out the Fallow Mire. What you making for supper tomorrow? The empanadas are for today. I'm gonna make spaghetti tonight. Oh, I need to make spaghetti like an hour ago. I need to get off of here. How did the empanadas turn out? All right, let me stop this recording.